The 2013-2014 season was a special one for the Army Black Knights as they compiled a 25-8 record and a 14-4 mark in the league. Led by the Patriot League Player of the Year, Kelsey Minato, they won the program's second Patriot League championship and first since 2006. With Minato, 3 other starters, and several key contributors all returning, it's easy to see why this year's team is the overwhelming favorite to repeat as champions. Here to talk about his team is 9th-year head coach Dave Magarity. Hey Coach, how you doing?
It's great to see you again, Melanie.
Nice to see you too. So first of all, congratulations on the championship last season.
Well, thank you. You know, I know you were here, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of stressful moments, you know, in the playoffs, some great games, and we were really fortunate to get a home game. And Holy Cross did an incredible job getting to that championship, and then our kids obviously, you know, did a great job, I thought.
And now that you've had a little time to reflect on it, how special was it to have this team come together and have the season they had last year?
Well, you know, I go back to the end of the 13th season, and I know we've spoken about this, but it just was such a disappointing ending after having such a successful season, winning a regular season, and you know, for us at Army to sweep Navy when they're just so good was such a great accomplishment. But then everything just fell apart there in that first round game here, and but I'm so proud of the way our girls just had the purpose of mind to go into that next season and really pick up where they left off and do the things they did to get back you know, to the tournament and be in a position to do what we did and get to a championship game.
Looking ahead to this season, all eyes will be on the reigning Player of the Year. We all know what she can do on the court scoring-wise, but can you talk about what else Kelsey Minato brings to your team? Well,
I think, number one, we all know she's going to have as big a target on her back as any player I've ever coached. And, you know, I've had some really good players on the men's and women's side that the expectations and the bar was set incredibly high, but to accomplish what she has done in her first 2 years is remarkable to me. And you know, I was worried going into her sophomore year that she would have that dreaded sophomore jinx, but she obviously it didn't faze her. And I think as we all know, watching her play, she does have ice water in her veins at times, and but she has to understand that everybody's going to be gunning for her, and she's got to take her game to the next level, and I think she understands that. It's our job to push her and to get her there, but she brings a lot of great things to this program, and that she's so unassuming, so unselfish, and you know, she was voted a captain, so she's our only underclass captain this year, which is pretty special at the academy.
The one key player you lose from last year's championship team is Jen Haslett, and her versatility will be tough to replace. So who do you see stepping into her role this season?
Honestly, Melanie, I don't think we have one player that's going to step in. I'm hoping that we have a variety of kids that are going to contribute, and I think, you know, it'll be whether more production from our post players, certainly rebounding, because Haslett was as good a rebounding swing player, wing, as I've ever coached, and you know, her ability to score at times and rebound and make big plays at the end of the game is going to be tough to replace. But you know, we replaced Anna Simmers last year, and everybody wondered how you're going to do that. Somebody has to step up, and I think that Minato attracts so much attention that it's going to give other people the opportunity.
Olivia Trestman and Amy Ortner will continue to handle the duties down low. What do you need to see from them in order to be a contender again this season?
Well, I think the key word for both of them, honestly, is consistency. We need more consistent production from our front line. I think that when you look at our success, especially the run late in the season into the tournament, we were getting great production from our perimeter. And not only was it Haslett and Minato, but you had Jean Parker, you had Krishan Tillett, you had some other players. Now, you know, Danny Thaler, who was made the All-Rookie team last year as a frontline player, post player, certainly gave us great production from there. But I think Ordner and Trestman have to play like upperclassmen, and they got to do it on a night-in, night-out basis. And then we have some good young post players that I believe will be able to contribute as the year goes on.
Who are those freshmen or younger players that didn't see much action last season that you expect to make an impact this year?
Well, you know, we've got a couple different kids that I think have done a good job taking their game to the next level. Quite honestly, Danny Thaler is one of them. But we really need to get our freshmen involved, because we had an outstanding recruiting class from our prep school coming in, and then some direct players coming in. Jayla Osborne, who's a terrific young post player out of Virginia, has been the most impressive. But we've got a number of kids from prep school in Lene Hicks and Janae McNeil, who I feel can make some solid contributions, hopefully sooner than later.
Okay, Coach. Well, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck this year.
Great. It's so much great seeing you again, and have a great year as well.
For more Patriot League women's basketball previews, log on to youtube.com/Patriot Video and click on the women's basketball playlist. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.